What's up, boys and girls? This is your boy Curtis Miso coming in hot with another video, doing something a little bit different today. We have opened a lot of illusions on this channel. I've opened 2 hobby boxes. Gibby's opened 3, so we have a pretty good sense for the product at this point, and I wanted to give you a review of the product. What do we think about it? What are the different cards in the set? And also, importantly, how did we do, for me at least, how did we do financially with this product? And so for me, I have an investment background. I've been in private equity the last few years, and so I really have an investment-oriented mindset. I know this is a hobby, but I do try to limit my spending as much as possible and try to offset it by selling cards on eBay. And my target usually, and don't tell my wife this, but my target is to see if I can get half my money back on the boxes that I open, then I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I've sold over 100 cards on eBay, 150 cards for over $4,000 over the past 6 months. So I have a pretty good sense for how eBay works and what prices look like. So anyway, I want to give you a sense for this product. And so going in, I was a little bit skeptical, but as I opened my first box, I started to look at the cards, and they're actually really cool looking. If you look at this parallel Dalvin Cook to 75 with the dark blue background, I mean, these are actually beautiful cards, and especially on this thick card stock, you get a sense of quality, and so the product really grew on me. Some of the inserts, I'm not as big of a fan as some people. This is probably the coolest insert. I'm not as big of a fan on these acetate cards. They kind of feel a little bit cheap to me, and you can see there's a lot of dust on these cards, and it's actually really hard to wipe off. And so not as sold on the inserts, but the base cards, the numbered cards look pretty cool, and you get a lot of autos, 3 autos, one of which is encased. And I hit a monster, which not an auto, but a patch that I'll show you guys at the end, and I'm not going to necessarily include that in the financial numbers because it was just an absolute monster card. But I do want to show you guys. So I'm going to start here by going from the least valuable cards to the most, and we'll add it all up at the end and see what the value is. So let's start out with base cards. Those aren't going to have any value. Usually you want to just donate those. But I did hit quite a bit in 2 hobby boxes, a lot of good QBs. Tom Brady. QBs are the only ones that might have any value. Lamar. I hit a Mahomes, and I hit a Wilson, which is already in my PC filed away, so I don't have that here. But I'm not going to assign any value to these because, I mean, you probably won't get more than $1 or $2, and it's not necessarily worth even dealing with that on eBay. And then so if we move to the inserts, which aren't going to be valued as much usually as base rookies, but if we move to the inserts, these are the ones. Actually, we'll start with the ones that I'm not assigning any value to. So Mystique is probably I think the most desirable insert. And here's a rookie, J.K. Dobbins, pretty cool looking card. Not a player that's going to have any value, so I'm not even going to bother selling these on eBay. Another issue with this insert, as cool looking as it is, it doesn't say rookie card on it. So if I have this card 5 years from now, you can't even tell that it's a rookie, even though it's his rookie year. So these will tend to sell for less than a card that has the rookie card logo on it. So 0 value to that, and then I'm just going to go through these. Another one, I mean, I think the Shining Stars is a cool looking insert, but it's not going to be worth anything. Living Legends is another insert in the set, where it's older players that are retired. Here's another. Well, this guy's not retired, I guess, but he's a unretired living legend, Drew Brees. And then these clear shots. Some people like these cards. I don't love them. I think they're kind of cool looking, but this is the big thing about Illusions is you get these acetate clear inserts. I don't love them, but that's fine. I like the other cards in the set. Brian Urlacher. So I'm not going to put any value on that. So right now we're still at $0 if you're doing the math. And then you start to get to things that might be worth something in terms of inserts. So this Lamar, I'm not going to assign value to it. If it was a Mahomes or a Wilson, I would assign maybe a couple dollars, but not to this because he's a little cold. I'm not going to bother listing that on eBay. But these I will. So Jerry Jeudy, he's hot. top rookie in the class. He hasn't been playing up to what you'd expect, but his cards still have value, so I'm going to go ahead and assign, $3 value to that. Then you've got Jordan Love. Everyone loves QBs, even though he hasn't done anything. Rookie QB that people think could be the next Aaron Rodgers hasn't done anything to show that, but his cards are selling, so I'll put $3 on that. That's probably conservative. And then we go to another Jerry Jeudy, a different insert, Astounding. This one I don't think is as appealing as the Mystique. Mystique looks a little bit cooler in a lot of people's opinions and mine, but I'll put $3 on that. So we'll just go ahead and say these three inserts we're going to put a $10 value on. And then the biggest insert I hit was this Joe Burrow, Astounding. It's just a base, not numbered. I've got it up on eBay for $25. It's been sitting for a couple days. As I mentioned, this insert isn't as popular. Usually Burrow stuff flies, but there's no doubt I'll be able to sell it for $17 to $20. But I'll just put a $20 value on that. So moving right along onto rookie cards. So here we have some rookies that I hit. Numbered Keyshawn Vaughn. It's numbered, which is great, but it's gonna be tough to sell. $0. This is not a rookie card. These are not rookie cards. I'll put those over here. And then two more numbered rookies. Cool looking cards. Again, you got a blue and you got a pink, but these are just rookies that I'm not going to put any value on, not going to bother listing unless maybe they start gaining favor with people. These two are probably third tier rookies. You got a rookie QB who hasn't done anything, and this guy put up 100 plus yards on last week, so his cards are starting to sell, but these are probably not worth more than $1 or $2, so I'm not going to put any value on those. And then you have a stack of 15 or so rookies. Chase Young is probably the best one, but his stuff just isn't selling. He's a defensive player. Usually you'd hope you can get like $3 for this, but I'm not probably even going to bother listing it. Cole Kmet, Cam Akers, Anthony McFarland. So again, these are Henry Ruggs is probably a third tier rookie as well, but I'm not seeing, it's not Jonathan Taylor. He hasn't proven. Initially his cards were selling, but now it's looking like he's not as explosive as he looked in college. I don't know if he's going to be better than average running back in the league. Keyshawn Vaughn. So all these cards, it just goes down. You start to get into rookies that are worth $0. I mean, some of those rookies might be worth $1 or $2, but again, is it really worth going through the trouble of listing it and things like that for $1? So I'm not going to bother going through all these, but so this stack I'm assigning $0 to, including all of these other rookies, even though theoretically it's probably like 10 or 15 bucks. And then you get into some bigger rookies. These are the ones that actually have value. So if we go through second tier rookies, Jordan Love, that's going to be, what did I put on that? Rookies. Actually, I didn't assign a value to it. So that's probably conservative. I could probably sell this for $5, but I might keep it and grade it. The nice thing about this set is actually that these cards are a lot less condition sensitive, a lot less beat up than Mosaic and other boxes. I opened a ton, we opened almost a case of Mosaic on the channel, and we only hit a handful of cards that were gradable because the surfaces were so damaged in general on those cards. And these surfaces are amazing. You can see this card, it's in great shape. So this is probably gradable, and that's going to help the return on these cards, because if you send it to PSA, get a 9 or a 10, you can 3 or 5x your value, but we're going on raw card values here. So Chase Claypool, this is another one that I was thinking about grading. Brandon Ayuk, Jerry Jeudy, Clyde Edwards. I have these listed on eBay for kind of $4 a piece. So we'll assign a value of, for all these cards, we could go ahead and assign a value of 25. And then you move into, I hit two big rookies. I hit a Burrow and I hit a Herbert, both in the second box I opened. These are both in pretty good shape. Burrow, you see I already have them in the card saver ready to send to PSA. You can see the only issue, the surface is perfect on this. There's just some dust on the case, but the surface is perfect. The corners are pristine. The only issue that I saw, it's minor. There's a little bit of an edge coming up on the right. It's really hard to see. but that might make me just send it to BGS instead of PSA, so I can just get a 9 on the edges and a 10 or 9.5 on everything else and still get a mint instead of just a 9 PSA. And then the Burrow, it's perfect in terms of edges and corners. The only thing is there's some very minor imperfections in the printing, so I don't know if that's going to hit my surface grade. But either way, the condition of the cards is just much better in this set. I only hit one of each of these, and they're both gradable. I probably hit 5 base Burrows in Mosaic, and none of them were gradable, so I just flipped them all. But anyway, assign a value of 20 each to these. If I grade them, they'll probably be worth more like 80 to 100, depending how they grade out. But raw, we'll go 20 on each of those, which is conservative. They're probably going for more closer to 25 right now. And then we go to numbered cards. I already showed you these on accident, but not going to assign any value to these vets. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $3.99, $4.99. Just you can't sell these. These you can. This Dalvin Cook I already showed you. Really cool looking, shorter print. I only got 2 cards numbered to 75 and 1 in each box. Got this up for $5. I might be able to get 3 for it. I'm in my final math. I'm not going to assign any value to it though, just because vets are a little bit harder to sell unless it's a big QB. And then we have these numbered inserts, which I assign 0 value to as well. Living Legends, Joe Thomas at numbered to $3.99. And this is a rookie, Cole Kmet, so it might have a chance to sell. I've got it up for $3, $2.99 numbered. I've got 1 watcher on it. It's been up for a couple days. I don't know if this will sell. It's probably more of a dollar value. I'm going to assign 0 to it though, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it. Then we go to cards that do have value, numbered cards. So this Marino actually was able to sell, which is a little bit surprising because he's a retired player, but this is to $3.99. I was able to sell it for $5, so not bad. So we'll this is already sold. It just needs to get shipped off. Assign a value of 5 to that. This Elaire was a nice hit. His value has gone down as he's lost carries and again hasn't looked as explosive as he did in college. This is numbered to $3.99 and it's a red, team color red parallel. So got it up for $10. Got an offer for $5. It's been sitting. We've got 2 hours left to accept the offer. I probably hope to get more closer to 7 to it, but I'll apply a value of 5 to be conservative. And then we've got the big hit, numbered Burrow, astounding, really cool looking card, cat hairs on it, numbered to $2.99. I was able to sell this for much more than I expected. I had it up for $50. And it sold. I got an offer for $45 relatively quickly, and I feel pretty good about that because again, it's just an insert. I personally would rather have a graded base card than this, and it doesn't say rookie on it. So this is a card that probably won't hold its value, so I was happy to flip it. Another thing is that it has this chip at the top. These cards are pretty condition sensitive. A lot of them are coming out like that, and you can see the chip on the back. So. And that was in the pick. It wasn't hidden. So, but happy to flip this for $45. And then we've got this sweet Mahomes number to 75. Really cool looking card. I'm going to keep it. Could probably sell it from anywhere to $30 to $40. This is the vet that's going to obviously have the most value, and it's a nice short printed card. And then we're moving into the hits, and there's a lot of them because you get 5 per box in this set. And so first we can go to these are in the wrong stack. First we can go to patches, and so we've got, these are all rookie patches: Denzel Mims, KJ Hamler, and Laviska Shenault. And I'm going to assign 0 value to these. These are all just napkin tablecloth patches, single color of rookies, of third tier rookies. So these will be tough to move, and so I'm going to assign 0 to that. And then we go to autos and RPAs, or patch autos, and we have some of these worse ones. So I hit this Tommy Stevens. It's probably worth $5 to $1.99. It's a really cool looking card. I like these rookie signs a lot. but he's a 7th round draft pick. I don't even know if he's in the NFL right now. But it's one where I just keep it for optionality in case he actually ends up being good. It's not worth selling for $5, but we'll say that's the value. I hit this Isaiah Simmons 250, another cool looking card. Really, I think these just look stupid when they're in their new era combine outfits, but nevertheless, he was a top 10 pick, and he's been playing well. So if you're going to get a defensive player, this is one that actually does have a little bit of value. I've got it up on auction already on eBay, and it's up to $25 relatively quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and put a $30 value on this card because it's already at 25 with a couple days left. And then I hit this Cam Akers RPA, not sure what it's numbered to. Cam Akers, I just saw a tweet about him today, McVay, saying that he hasn't seen the field. He hasn't been seeing the field as much because he needs to work more on being better when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, so he's probably not picking up blitzes. I don't know. He hasn't looked great, so his cards, again, haven't sold for much, but again, it's hard to sell these, especially with a bad player, so I'm going to assign 0 value to it. I'm just going to redeem it and hope that he ends up being better next year, starts to figure it out. And then we've got these cards, which actually have some legit value, a little bit more legit value to them. Actually, this one doesn't really. This is a Dan Hampton. I have no idea who this is. He must be a Hall of Famer. Cool old school auto, numbered to 50, vet. I've got this up on eBay. It almost has a 2-color patch. I got this up on eBay on auction. It is sitting at $10, so not bad. I expected to get maybe 5 for it, so I'm going to go ahead and assign a $10 value to it. Maybe it goes up to 15, maybe not. But I'm fine flipping that real quick. Then we've got this encased auto of N'Keal Harry. Again, this is a rookie that has not shown much going into his sophomore year. Numbered to 50, got it up on eBay for 30. I have an offer for 15, so I'm going to assign a value of 15 to it. Probably hoping to get closer to 20, but this is a card that I'll gladly flip. I don't know if he's going to be in the league for much longer. We'll see. And then the best encased auto I hit, a Danny Dimes to 10, green. Pretty sweet. He's got a nice auto. Not a great player. I don't know how long he's going to have he's got some leash. He was a top pick, but his decision-making, his awareness in the pocket is just kind of brutal. So I don't know, but I've got it up on eBay for 70. His cards, his autos, his non-rookie autos go anywhere from kind of 50 to $100. Or maybe 40 to $100, but this is a short print. I've got one offer for 40, and then I got an offer for 55 today. I'm probably going to take that. So I'm going to assign a value of 55 to this card. And then the moment you've been waiting for, the big hit. Actually, before I do that, let's do it. The big hit, Justin Herbert, 1/1 NFL patch. Just a sick card. This is the best card I've ever hit in my collection. I've got it up on eBay for $3,500. His patches, his RPAs, his 1/1s have been going anywhere from 1,000 to 20,000. Given this doesn't have I wish this had an auto, but because it doesn't, it's just a 1/1 NFL patch. You're not going to get anywhere close to the 10,000 plus range. You won't even get to 5,000. But I did list it yesterday, and I've already got an offer for 1,500, which I'm not going to take. I'm hoping to get more than that, and I think I can. So this obviously made my box, made the value on my boxes back and then some. So this is a sweet card. I'm not willing to part with it for 1,500, but that's certainly nice to see what the floor is on the value of this card. And so if you do the math,
it's me, knock. So you got my money?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'll pay you soon.
Yeah, well, here's a suggestion. Have the money by tomorrow, and there won't be any problems.
On where we stand with all of the cards that I've sold, and the cards that I'm planning on keeping, you've got. Let's just go back here. And so you've got $30 for the inserts. You've got $60 for the rookies, $88 for the numbered cards, and $130 for the hits. And so that's a total of $307 in value for the cards that I've sold or that I know I listed as having dollar value to them. I paid $6.50 including tax for both Illusions boxes, and so that gets me to a 47% return of what I paid for the boxes, which I'll take. That's not bad, and that's excluding the big boy, the 1,500 plus card. And so obviously you're not going to expect to hit a 1 of 1 in any of your boxes, but if you are able to get close to 50% back, you're feeling pretty good about the boxes. This is a hobby. You are going to be spending money. I don't really see it as an investment personally. So that's going to do it for the review. I think I ended up being pretty happy with the returns on the product. I wasn't expecting to really do as well on this one because relative to like a Phoenix. But I'm certainly happy with the 50% return, and hopefully that gives you a good sense for what you can expect in terms of the types of cards you're going to get out of the box, and how you might do in terms of flipping them on eBay. Keep in mind that the longer the set is out, the lower and the more cards get placed on eBay, the lower price you're going to get. I flipped these extremely quickly within the first week of the set coming out, so I was able to get top values. Those are going to come down, especially as you get closer to some bigger releases like Prism. But anyway, that is the financial review of Illusions. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you like this. We open a ton of product on this channel, usually at least a few boxes of every big release for NFL. We're going to be opening a ton of Prism in December on release day. You're not going to want to miss it. So this is Curtis Miso signing off. Thanks.